Are you ready?
Are you ready?
Are you ready?
Season 3.
Hi, I'm Tracy.
And I'm Christian.
And we are Tumbleweed RV Life.
We decided to live our dreams today and now and not wait till tomorrow or someday. We do the research on the latest RV products and how-tos and bring you the best we find scouring the internet.
If you're new to our channel, hit the red subscribe button down below. And while you're at it, hit the bell for future notifications on all our videos. So what are we doing today, Papa?
I don't know. What are we doing today, Mama?
Well, I think we should show you guys how we set up the truck camper.
On the inside.
It's a good start for season 3.
Well, let's go see.
Hey, you ready for the tour? I'm just making some guac for supper. You ready, Papa?
I'm ready.
Okay. Well, I don't know where you want to start. Let's start at the kitchen or at the entrance. And basically this is the kitchen. Very spacious. We have put down command strips to hold all of our utensils and knives and everything in place. Cutting board here, coffee maker. Down here, I find a spot for everything. It is jammed in there, but believe it or not, I know where everything is and what is in there. Spice rack, I love to cook, so everything is there. All the drawers, everything's in here, utensils. And check this out. We have silver fork and silver spoons. We're classy like that.
Gotta love the thrift store.
Gotta love the thrift store. We don't have an oven. Don't miss it. Don't need it. We have lots of space. Oh, don't hide. Gotta hide the bad stuff.
Those are llama beans.
Those are lima beans.
Those are beans.
And of course, I keep the fruit in here just because I don't want it all over the counter. The microwave, we have really yet to use as a convection oven. We eat fresh, we eat mostly whole foods, so don't need it. Don't use it, don't need it. I use it for storing bread, butter, things. We finally got some dollar store plates and containers, so everything is there. We have the 2 mugs, our favorite mugs for coffee. Everything else is storage containers. That was a great buy from Costco. These containers here, that's where I store all of our salads. Here's the stairs for the dogs. That's how they get up to my side of the bed, which is where they sleep. Since we're by the fridge, I'll show you it is fully stocked. Fresh veggies, yogurt, our drinks that we drink. We don't drink pop. Basically that's it. It's all of our fresh produce. Right now there's hardly anything in the freezer. We just have the bacon and the fish and some butter. Here is the vacuum.
There's a link down below on how we bought that on Amazon.
Perfect. So this is my side of the bed. My suitcase in case we have to take off, go somewhere. It looks messy, but those are my extra clothing. My runners for when we exercise. I have books there. I have magazines because I do a lot of reading and I love reading. Go back to the door and I will show you our living space. This step here was the best purchase in the very beginning. That was bought at a thrift store. As you can see, I use it for my laptop or for my feet when I'm sitting here just relaxing. We also use it for when the camper is actually on the truck, and we use it for our final step just to get onto the first step because it is very high. So this is our babies. This is their favorite spot. And that's the sofa area.
Now, underneath the sofa, there is a drawer.
Mm-hmm.
There is a drawer down here. We're not going to open it right now.
Can't open it.
But that's where we put all our swag. So all our promo t-shirts and hoodies and
stickers.
Stickers. We also keep our chair locks. So we have like bicycle locks.
Correct.
Lock. So we keep that down there too. So when we leave the chairs out, we can lock them up.
Correct. So this is Grand Central here. This is where we produce the videos. This is my spot, Chris's spot. Mine is messy. TV, which we never use. The next purchase that I consider, this is my set, is the first is the step stool. Second for me is the toilet. Don't have to use water. Best purchase ever. As you can see, we don't really shower here. We have a lot of storage. This is where toilet paper and extra mouthwash, soap, whatnot. This is the laundry soap, laundry area, extra tank, which if anybody is interested in purchasing a composting toilet, get yourself another liquid tank. We added some extra hanging with command strip, extra mirror if you want to shave. Christian wants to shave in here. These were a dollar store item and they are amazing. They stick really well. Laundry basket, a step for Christian to get up into bed. I use the dog step on my side. Extra pantry space. And here's our clothing area, which is jam-packed, but
Mostly Tracey stuff.
Yeah, right.
3/4.
This is all mine. That's Christian's. I took over.
Okay, now from my point of view, the inside setup. Okay, so I'm going to kind of show you more of the electronics and power and things like that. So what we did is we picked up these 12-volt splitters, these 12-volt splitter boxes. So it gives us, from one 12-volt, it splits it to 3, so we get 2 extra ones. And it's got 4 USB charging ports, and it gives us a display of the current voltage. We got 3 of these. We have one here to extend our charging station. Gives us 4 extra charging port, and there's another 2 here, so that is 6. So that gives us a lot of charging. Really like these. We also have one in the bedroom and one in the truck to give us extra charging. Remember the cell booster? We have a separate video on the installation of the cell booster. That's been a godsend, especially when we're in remote areas. So that is cool. I added this Wi-Fi booster or repeater, and that is to help the solar control to talk to the internet. And you'll see here you've got the Wi-Fi. It was having a hard time staying connected through just the Wi-Fi booster on the roof. So it's picking up the Wi-Fi booster on the roof, boosting it right here. So it's a very strong signal. And now the color control is getting like 92% strength signal. And it's staying connected now via Wi-Fi. On a separate video, we also did our Mopica tank monitors, propane tank monitors. So we'll just show you a quick link here of the installation of the Mopica. That is great too, because we can quickly tell how much propane we have left without having to try to go outside to shake the tanks and take them out. That is a pain. So this has been a great added feature. Very happy with them. I had to scrape off a little bit of the paint underneath where the sensor goes to get them to be accurate and to actually get a nice reading on the tank. But once I did that, perfect. We haven't had battery issues yet, but we understand that they tend to go through batteries. So I guess that's probably a little bit more. If you're using it all the time and checking, then maybe the battery life will be diminished, but we hardly use it, so at least not yet. So we have an electric heater. It's a 750 to 1500 watt heater. So it has 2 settings, low and high, and thermostat control. When we are plugged into shore power, and it is getting cold now. And we didn't want to have to use our propane because we only have 40 pounds in this unit. So we put one here inside and one in the garage bay underneath, because during the solar installation I put a receptacle in the basement specifically to be able to run that heater. So that has been great. It's been wonderful. It's been toasty warm in here. If we only have 15 amp service, which is pretty standard if you're, let's say, boondocking or moose-docking, then I can only run both heaters on low. But we're gifted here with a 30 amp service, and I've been able to run, I just run the one in the basement on low, but I can run the one up here on high with the coffee pot going at the same time, no problem. And this unit is toasty warm, even though it's been snowing and going below 30 degrees Fahrenheit. It's been going below freezing. Very happy with that. The office setup has been a little bit of a trial and error. I used to have 2 monitors and a laptop that was closed. It was getting a little too, basically I'm sitting behind here. Nobody can see me when they come in. It's like, so with the second monitor, just imagine through the second monitor here. So now I just changed laptops, have a nice, I just use the laptop screen and a second monitor, great for editing. And I only need one monitor, it tucks out of the way and it doesn't overtake this space. Love it. We changed our printer. We used to have a big laser printer, high volume laser printer. We got this little portable office jet. It's wonderful. It auto shuts off, you know, after X number of minutes. At least we have it to auto shut off. And it's great. It's a 4-in-1, and we've already used it tremendously. We print and scan has been amazing. We've had to use that on the road for documentations and stuff like that. So that works great. And we basically put all the paper and supplies right underneath there in that little cubby hole that we had no idea what that would be used for, but besides holding my slippers and an extra can of coffee. Let's go into the bedroom. We have suitcases that we can fly out, park the unit, store it somewhere, and fly back home. So we do have our suitcases. We also have a satchel here with all our important documentation files over here. Back here is where I keep basically receipt filing and all that. So documentation. This is where we keep all our composting toilet bricks, and I keep a little bit of extra clothes in here. Up here is kind of our office supplies. So here we have books and extension cords and pens and glass wipes, you know, reference books. And we picked up these great little fans. They're considered desk fans, and they're rechargeable. And so
you hear that?
So you probably hear that. You probably don't see it turning. But the whole idea is to if we get into either very hot or very cold and we're not getting, it was more for the air conditioning. Okay. The air conditioning is up front, and so we were concerned that maybe the coolness, freshness wouldn't get back here. So we're actually going to command strip these to the wall in the hallway, and it'll push cool air back into the bedroom here. So I have one and Tracy has one for her side. So we'll let you know how these worked out. But I love them because they're rechargeable off the 12-volt system, which means with our solar power, when we have lots of solar, we can recharge these and they don't chew power at night when there's no sun. There's a link down below on these wonderful fans. So more office supplies, notebooks, and also our emergency food stores. So we have cans of food. We rarely eat out of cans, but if we had to, if we were stranded or stuck somewhere, we have emergency food.
And there's our extra toothpaste and toothbrush over there.
Oh yeah, extra toiletries, and here is
my
fan all ready to go. Now, as I mentioned, we have 3 of these red 12-volt splitters. So this is the one in the bedroom. So same idea, it splits. We don't really use the splitter, but we use this as a charging station. So there was only 2 up here, and they were way in this corner. And also when you open the little cover here for the charging station, there is a blue light there, and it's quite bright at night, so we didn't really want to have to keep that open. So before we put in the solar, we didn't have, when we weren't hooked up to shore power, these outlets did not work. They were not energized. So, but these on the 12 volt do. We do get power for this. So we basically use this as a charging station. So this gave us 4 charging ports, which is more than enough in the bedroom. And it also gives us another reading, the battery voltage reading also off this. This goes behind the head of the bed here, and then both Tracey and I can plug in for our phones and iPads and things like that. So this is our bedroom charging station, and it's worked out very, very well. From this perspective, when we sit up in bed, this is kind of what we see. We have our little TV there, which again we never use.
We never use it.
We have an external hard drive, a 3 terabyte hard drive full of movies, preloaded with movies. And we did use that a little bit when we're not, if we're in the middle of nowhere and we've got no Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
We'll use that, but typically we'll be sitting on the theater chairs and just watching it on the computer.
Correct.
We used to have these sitting reading pillows.
Yeah.
Right here, and where I'm sitting right now. And they really didn't add any comfort. They were just in the bloody way. They were huge. And every night when we went to bed, we had to take them from the bed and put them in the front. And it was a pain in the butt. We decided those were probably not a good buy, and we decided to leave them behind.
With the kids.
With the kids. So that's how we've set up the inside of the truck camper. If there's anything that we missed, let us know in the comments below. Also, if you have some good ideas to make the best of the space that you have within such a tight confines of a truck camper, also let us know. Give us some ideas. If there's some products out there that you think we would benefit from, also let us know. Now you can't leave a hyperlink down there, because then your comment is going to get put into the review section. We might not see it for a while.
Right.
But let us know. We'd be happy to hear from you.
If you like this video, give it a thumbs up.
And if you haven't subscribed yet, consider hitting that subscribe button and clicking on that bell. So in the meantime, we'll catch you on the next one.